First thing, Meg the American. What I loved so much about the interview is that Meghan Markle just really showed the difference between her American upbringing, her American sensibilities, and those of someone who is from the UK. I also like the fact that she was by herself to start the interview because I think she was able to be a bit more vulnerable with Oprah and not worry so much about what Harry might say or think when she's saying certain stuff that maybe he was not as comfortable as she is getting out, because at the end of the day, it is his family, right? But let's get back to Meghan the American. And when she spoke to meeting the Queen for the first time and how she didn't know how to curtsy. It's like, yeah, bro, it's America. We don't curtsy. You know? And not only was she not unaware of many of the traditions there, outside of trying to fit in and make things work for her husband and eventual family, she didn't really care. And didn't care from a disrespectful point of view. It's just like, if you're saying this way is right, then you're saying my way is wrong. I don't know about that. And I think that her American perspective was very important to getting them to where they are today. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit more as we go on in this conversation, but it's something to think about. And you hold on to that Americanism, because not only was she an American who didn't care about these traditions, she was someone who had her own shit. You know, she didn't necessarily need the royalty. Not necessarily. She didn't need the royalty to be famous. I mean, honestly, I wish she could have stayed on Suits, and maybe that show would still be on right now. So because of that, she's going into the relationship from a place of power. And power in the sense that, look, I don't need y'all. I can go make my own money. I'm already rich. I'm living my good life. And because she came from, like, she talked about working jobs and being like a waitress type job, and then like getting her first job at 13, and then, you know, working her way through school, acting and all of that stuff. You know, I got my own celebrity. I don't need to be wearing no crowns and being this fictitious leader. But the big thing about it is that she didn't treat these humans as if they're deities. And I think as human beings, we tend to give people in positions of power entirely too much respect. And not respect in the sense that we're going to just talk crazy to them or around them, but in the sense that we hold them above the standard of humanity. We treat them like they are gods, lowercase g. And they're not. They are humans. They're human beings. They're people, right? So when it came time to go through this process, this grueling process that she went through trying to assimilate into this culture, she didn't view those people the same way that those around her did. Because some people are like, it's the queen, it's the royal family. It's like, all right, yeah, bro, this is my boyfriend's grandmama. This is my boyfriend's family. And because I didn't grow up in this culture, I know that they're royalty, but I don't even know what that means because of the American experience with Great Britain. We as a country wanted to be as far away from having the appearance of royalty in our making. Now, I can talk about how we say we don't have it, but we really do. But again, that's a different conversation for a different day. So because she did not deify these people, you know, it was like, whatever, bro. I don't need you. I don't have to have you. And what I've seen in some of the backlash is that we have people defending institutions over people, right? And it's something that I'm seeing here in America as well. I see it all over, and sometimes I'm guilty of it too. We want to defend the big institution, whether it's the government, whether it's a corporation, whether it's a team, and we see that they're treating the individuals that make up that institution wrong. But when the people who are in it and live in it call it out, we want to tell them they're wrong and they got to trust the system. It's like, hold on. The system is broken. The system is flawed. The system ignores me and it ignores you. Why are you defending this system? You know, Meghan found herself in a situation where her system, her situation wasn't hearing her out. You know, she's like, hey, man, look, HR, I'm going through some stuff. I need somebody to talk to, you know, little suicidal thoughts. And they're like, oh, well, I don't know what to tell you.